It's Monday, and that means it's my comic collection day, brought to you by the homie True Believer Comics. Today we're going with a little bit of a haul. Some books I got carried away with on an online auction, but I got some picks, so let's go through them. First up is the first appearance of Gwen Stacy, aka Spidey Gwen. It's actually the fifth printing, and even this one still has value to it. I used to have the first print in my older collection. I'll work my way back up to the first one, but I got it at a good price, so I figured I'd add it to the PC. Why not, right? It is the awesomeness that is Spidey Gwen. I'm a big Darkhawk fan. I love the 90s books, and I had to get this little run. This is a really cool crossover with Venom back in the day, so I got the two-part 13 and 14. Kind of making my way through the Darkhawk books as I find them. Not really an urgency, but grabbing them as I go. But what is a big part of my PC is my 2099 collection, and this is the last one that I was missing. Hulk 2099 in all his green glory, the final piece to the original run. Cool stuff. I've been a big fan of the milestone stuff. I'm working my way through those. I think recently got my hands on Hardware #1. Now I have Icon #1. I'm gonna get my hands on Static X. That's on there. Always love these books. Speaking of Venom, this is probably one of the coolest covers of the 90s. Once you see it, you'll know it, but it's Spirits of Venom, the crossover Spirits of Vengeance with Venom. This awesome cover by Adam Kubert has been it's just been a staple. It's a staple in our community. It's a great cover, and that's primarily why I picked it up. I never really collected Spirits of Vengeance, but love the cover, so I had to snag it. I am going back through all the classic Wolverine books, so I got my hands on a couple of issues. Let's go through those real quick number 11, 14, and this cover is famous. If you know, you know, and if you don't, I'll tell you why. This is the image they used for the first Wolverine game ever on the Nintendo NES by Jim Lee. Classic cover. Classic storyline. I've got a good chunk of the Wolverines. Now I'm making some damage there. And then number 28, the issue after. That's also a really badass cover. I love classic Wolverine books. The final book in my collection, I think this was a phenomenal story, and it was something that was going to be just a side project and ended up becoming its own thing and brought them into continuation. But referring to Superman, Lois and Clark, where we started, little Jonathan Kent. Yes, right. First appearance of Jonathan Kent, aka Tomorrow Man, aka Superboy, aka Damian's best friend, right here. That's where it started. Not bad for a little haul on an auction site. Like I said, didn't spend too much money on this. Some great pieces for the PC. I love them. If you're a fan of any of these, please let me know down below. If you had any great finds over the weekend, please drop them down below. Till the next Alertminers, appreciate you.